Well, your colleagues here have nominated you, and you are successful as the 2010 Deborah Hobson York Citizenship Award. Oh, my goodness.
We spend a lot of time coaching students on talking about their skills and accomplishments. So for the last 13 years, I've been telling students how to talk about themselves to other people. And then to have other people suddenly talking about my skills and accomplishments, that was a total turnaround. I have never experienced anything quite like that before. It was shocking.
Everybody knows that if you don't do well after first year or second year, you get a letter saying you need to step out. And so York had created a program whereby students who cared enough about their work to plead to come back could actually take a course, learn some skills. And so I met Carolyn because she gave a lecture during part of the course work that was organized for these students. And her ideas were so fresh, and she was so encouraging, and she made these students who were feeling like losers, like heaven only knows what kind of bad news they were getting at home for not doing well, or how crummy they were feeling within themselves for not being successful. And Carolyn spoke to them as though they were so smart to be taking control of their lives.
Unlike most of our sessions that might end a minute or two early, this one went right to the wire. And as I said, we always tell the students, the speaker will be happy to stay behind and talk with you briefly. And they just lined up, and no other speaker has ever brought that kind of attention and that kind of following to that program.
When you think of what she's able to do, it's really remarkable. She works here at the university full-time. She's a mom. She's a student. She's studying. And she does all of that. Not only does she do all of that, but she does it with such enthusiasm and willingness. And every time you see her, she has an amazing smile on her face. And I love that, and I just relish being around her because you can feel that positive energy coming off of her.
Carolyn's sense of citizenship extends to the students and her colleagues, probably equally, I would say. She supports her colleagues in providing the best possible service to York students, and it seems like she just never says no.
Although she's been doing her role with the Career Center in different variations for quite a long period of time, she's an individual who really hasn't lost her passion or commitment for students. If anything, I think with the advances in technology, and some of the exciting pieces happening on campus around the white paper and things like that, I think Carolyn's actually gotten even more excited and more engaged with where we're going and where she wants to see us go as well.
York has been part of my family since 1987, when I first came here as a student. I think I know every square inch of this campus, and I can't imagine having landed at a more perfect place for someone like me, where the entire environment of York is the way must be tried, redefining the possibility. For someone like me, that's the ideal place to create something that doesn't exist, to make something better, to try something when you're not quite sure how it's going to turn out, just because you can imagine it.